How's it going, everyone? This is Abe's Card Collection back with another Through the Mail Tuesday video. This week we had 6 returns. Not too bad. Basically one a day. One each mail day, that is. We're going to start down in Jacksonville, Florida. Down on the East Coast. Seems kind of thick. No hard card. We have Lavernius Coles. Very cool. Very old Sage hit card. Early 2000s, I'm guessing. Yep, 2000 exactly. Got him here on a gridiron gear. Throwback to the old Donruss card. And then an Upper Deck. NFL Foundations. As you see here, Florida State University alum. Was drafted in the 3rd round of the 2000 draft by those New York Jets. Then went on to Washington, back with the Jets. Finished his career off with the Bengals and again the Jets, so 3 different stints with the Jets. Had over 8,600 receiving yards, 49 receiving touchdowns, and just under 700 career NFL receptions. He was a one-time Pro Bowler in 2003 and won the Curtis Martin MVP award in 2006 with those Jets. So these cards came back in 70 days. Very, very cool that he is signing. I got him TTM years ago when he was, I think, playing for the Jets or maybe for Washington. A long time ago, and I always thought that one was a stamp. These are definitely not a stamp, so very cool to add them to the collection. We're going to feature this Donruss Gridiron Gear card from 2002, I think it was. Maybe it's a little later than that. 2006, ooh, it's way off. But very, very fast receiver. I think he ran like a 4.40 at his pro day or at the combine, so just a speedy guy, always able to get open. Put him right there. And again, 70 days, 3 of 3. Tampa, Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida. Hard card here. Not sure who it is. Probably should have known though. Sonny Jurgensen. Usually see his returns out of Fort Myers, I believe. Here we got him on the, what is this, a 66, I believe it is. Philadelphia card. As you can see here, Mr. Sonny Jurgensen was elected into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1983. Spent the first part of his career with the Philadelphia Eagles from 1957 to 1963 after being drafted out of Duke. And then spent the rest of his time from 1964 to 1974 with the Washington football team, I guess now the Washington Commanders. Won a championship with those Eagles in 1960. Was a 5-time Pro Bowler. Led the NFL in passing yards 5 times, passing touchdowns twice. And is part of the 1960s NFL All-Decade team. So very nice return. Thank you, Mr. Sonny Jurgensen. This came back in just 9 days. It is a very reasonable $5 fee per signature. That is awesome. This card, I picked it up at a card show, and I thought it was decently priced. And then if you can see his eye, it looks like he has a black eye here. There's the big spot in the back. So that's okay. Perfect for TTM purposes. Put him right here. Again, thank you, Mr. Sonny Jurgensen. Next we have Charlotte, North Carolina. Mr. Billy Barnes, another North Carolina guy. Played in the 50s and the 60s for those Philadelphia Eagles. Let's see what we have here. A 1959 Topps card. Very nice signature there from Mr. Billy Ray Barnes. He's drafted in the 2nd round of the 1957 draft out of Wake Forest. So him and Mr. Jurgensen, pretty close. Looks like the Eagles were doing some scouting in North Carolina before the 57 draft. He played for the Eagles from 57 to 61 and then also spent time with Washington. Short time though, 62 to 63, and then finished things off with the Vikings 1965 to 1966. He was a 3-time Pro Bowler and was also a key member in the backfield of that 1960 NFL Championships team for those Eagles. I'm going to have to check my spreadsheet here though. This came back very, very quick, I think. Probably around a week, but we will verify the exact time. 10 days. Thank you, Mr. Billy Ray Barnes. Very nice. We'll put that here next to Sonny Jurgensen. Very cool. Next, we'll go to the Capital District. Staying on the East Coast today, it looks like. Kind of made our way up 95. We have Adrian Dantley, rookie card. Very cool. Put his Hall of Fame and Rookie of the Year inscription on there. Very, very nice. Didn't put the card back in the card holder or card saver, but didn't really get beat up at all. So, very cool. Thank you, Mr. Adrian Dantley. As you see here, he wrote for us his Hall of Fame year and his Rookie of the Year inscription. Went to the famed DeMatha High School outside of Washington, D.C., and then on to Notre Dame, where he was a two-time All-American. He was a six-time NBA All-Star. In addition to being the Rookie of the Year and Hall of Famer, he was the Comeback Player of the Year in 1984. Spent time between, you'll see here, the Buffalo Braves, the Indiana Pacers, the Lakers, the Jazz, the Pistons, the Mavericks, and the Bucks. So, and Mr. Adrian Dantley, he's a pretty good dude in the Washington, D.C. area. He takes a $7 donation per signature, completely reasonable. I believe that goes to the local homeless charities. And, I mean, he still refs high school basketball games in the area, is a crossing guard whenever they need him to be. Just seems like a really, really good guy. This card came back in, I think this is my quickest TTM ever, 4 days. And again, he is a $7 per fee. Really happy to get him on this rookie card. So, thank you, Mr. Adrian Dantley. Put him right here. Next, we have Orlando, Florida. Making our way back down to Florida. Again, staying on the East Coast today, it looks like. No hard card in here. But we have a two-time All-Star. 2 of 2 success, Mr. Pat Neshek. I think this is a 2017, 2018 Heritage. And then a Bowman. I don't remember this year. 2009 Bowman, jeez. Mr. Neshek, he is a big card collector himself. I think he has one of the best 1970 top sets there is out there to have. So, but he was a two-time All-Star in 2014 and 2017. He was one of the first TTM successes I ever got way back when, I think when he was a minor leaguer for the Twins. But after his time with the Twins, he spent time with the Padres, the A's, the Cardinals, the Astros, the Phillies, the Rockies, and then finished things back off with the Phillies again. Also was a gold medal winner in the 2017 World Baseball Classic, representing the United States. He had just under 500 career strikeouts, a 2.82 ERA, and won 36 games in his career as a sidewinder, I guess you would say. As you can see here in this Bowman, threw a little bit of sidearm there. But again, great collector. We'll sign cards. We'll trade cards with you as well. These came back in just 9 days. Thank you, Mr. Pat Neshek. You can see here that Heritage with the black pullover. Doesn't show up too great, but if you get it in the right light, you can see it. Love how his signature has a little baseball there in the P too. So, thank you, Mr. Pat Neshek. Feature that Bowman. And our last return is from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Is a hard card. We did stay on the East Coast the entire video. And we have Bobby Shantz on a 1958 Topps card. Let's see here. Very cool. TTM legend Bobby Shantz. I've had this card for months and months and months, and I don't know why I just never sent it out, but Mr. Bobby Shantz, 1952 AL MVP. He was a 3-time All-Star, 8-time Gold Glove Award winner. Also won a World Series with the New York Yankees in 1958. So started his career off with the Philadelphia / Kansas City Athletics. Went to the Yankees, spent a year with the Pirates the year after they beat the Yankees in the 1960 World Series. And then floated around between the Colt 45s, the Cardinals, the Cubs, and then the Phillies to finish out his career. He is a fantastic signer. He is 96 years old, and he takes $5 donations that go to the local Salvation Army, I believe. And he's a quick signer. This came back in just 5 days. So, Mr. Bobby Shantz, thank you so much. He played in the 1940s. He debuted on May 1st, 1949 for the Philadelphia A's. Pretty incredible. Thank you, sir, for your autograph. Alright, that is it. A couple of newer guys. I wouldn't say completely modern, but pretty close to modern. And then 4 vintage returns. Very cool week of returns. Well, thank you for watching, everyone. I hope your mailboxes are full as well. Bye for now.